Faith without works is dead. We know that scripture in James. But what does that mean exactly? My Bible has an introduction before every book, and I want to read to you what the introduction for the book of James says. Faith without works cannot be called faith. Faith without works is dead, and a dead faith is worse than no faith at all. Faith must work, it must produce, it must be visible. Verbal faith is not enough. Mental faith is insufficient. Faith must be there, but it must be more. It must inspire action. Throughout his epistle to Jewish believers, James integrates true faith in everyday practical experience by stressing that true faith must manifest itself in works of faith. Faith endures trials. Trials come and go, but a strong faith will face them head on and develop endurance. Faith understands temptations. It will not allow us to consent to our lust and slide into sin. Faith obeys the word. It will not merely hear and not do. Faith produces doers. Faith harbors no prejudice. For James, faith and favoritism cannot coexist. Faith displays itself in works. Faith is more than mere words. It is more than knowledge. It is demonstrated by obedience, and it overtly responds to the promises of God. Faith controls the tongue. This small but immensely powerful part of the body must be held in check. Faith can do it. Faith acts wisely. It gives us the ability to choose wisdom that is heavenly and to shun wisdom that is earthly. Faith produces separation from the world and submission to God. It provides us with the ability to resist the devil and humbly draw near to God. Finally, faith waits patiently for the coming of the Lord. Through trouble and trial, it stifles complaining. Whatever you've prayed for, whatever you've asked God for, whatever you're in need of, and you've already put that request in, your faith without works is dead. If you're looking for a new vacuum cleaner, but you don't have the money for the vacuum cleaner, go ahead and start looking for the vacuum cleaner that you want. Don't worry about the cost of it. Just go ahead and start looking for it. Faith without works is dead. If you need a new place to live, you can't afford the place that you want, so you think. Go ahead and start looking for what you want. Faith without works is dead. Someone told me that God will not drive a parked car. If you're just sitting there waiting for him to drop blessings, you're going to be sitting there waiting for him to drop blessings. But if you move, he will guide your steps. He doesn't want to control us. He gave us free will. We have the mind of Christ. He wants us to make our own decisions. He's given us wisdom. He's given us knowledge. He's given us understanding. He wants us to make the move in faith, trusting, knowing, and believing that he will come through, that he will provide. But you have to make that move. I'm not saying don't ever sit and be still and wait patiently and be quiet listening. I'm not saying that at all. I am saying that when you're believing God for something and you're trusting him for something to provide something that you want or need, you have to take action. Faith without works is dead. Go ahead and start looking for that new place. Go ahead and start looking for that new job. Go ahead and start looking for that new car. Whatever it is that you need, go ahead and start looking for it. That is your faith in works. It's the action behind the faith. James 2:21. Was not Abraham our father justified by works when he offered Isaac his son on the altar? Do you see that faith was working together with his works, and by works faith was made perfect? And the scripture was fulfilled, which says, Abraham believed God, and it was accounted to him for righteousness, and he was called the friend of God. I encourage you to read the story of Abraham and Isaac in Genesis 22 and see how Abraham moved in faith, and come back and let me know what you discovered.